Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer, as today they take on Bellingham. Tom Nappy on the call, Matt Ness on camera, and we are live on the HCAM YouTube page as well as our HCAM Ed channel for this Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer matchup. And they have been playing very well this season. On the season, they have, in their first four, they won 3 of their first 4. And then a tie against Holliston, a win against Ashland. Then they had a loss against a good Westwood team, but came back with a couple of wins against Dover, Sherborne, and Dedham. And then a tough loss in a non-league game against Bishop Feehan. But they are hoping to get back on the winning track today. Bellingham will start off with possession, and we're hoping to get a Bellingham roster at some point during the broadcast, but for now we'll just go by number, and we are underway. Bellingham with possession, working right to left across your screen. How to play it goes along the near side. It will be a throw-in for Bellingham. Into the box. Bellingham trying to track it down along the far side. Well defended by the Hillers as Vassington gets in there. Up the near side over to Schnorr. Back to midfield we go. Just underway in this one. A minute into action. Hillers trying to attack. And it's cleared away. But now getting in there is Ito, and it's going to be wrapped up by the goaltender. Hillers have a record of 7-3-1 on the season. 7 wins, 3 losses, and a tie. Looking for number 8 today. Here goes number 7 for Bellingham. And off the side of the net he goes. We're hoping to get a Bellingham roster during the broadcast. We apologize for the inconvenience. They're a little late getting the rosters to us. Vassington along the near side. Sends it over. Farrell with a shot off the side of the net it goes. Pretty good start for the Hillers, attacking well. It's been a pretty good fall season for Hillers sports. Boys and girls soccer both playing very well. Girls volleyball is undefeated. They just won a big one against Algonquin the other night. They're now 9-0. Over to the Hillers defensive zone it goes. A header out there by Spencer Smith. Gone, sends it over to his left. Ito. Bellingham being pretty aggressive in this first half, trying to get the attack going early. They know they have to be aggressive if they want to hang around with this very tough Hillers team. Up the far side goes DiMichele, looking for Golombuski. How to play it goes. Bellingham ball. It'll be a throw-in for the Blackhawks. Bellingham is 1-8-0 on the season. Hillers trying to look for another attack here. Along the far side now as the sun's glaring down on us. Glistening the field. At midfield, that's Schnorr. Vassington trying to get in there. Smith sends it over to DiMichele. And now back to Gahn. Along the far side now. Sent up by Farrell. And we did manage to get our hands on a Bellingham roster. So we'll do our best with that as well. DiMichele sends it up to Golombuski. DiMichele now, pass up the near side, no one there. He's trying to lead Golombuski, a little too much mustard, and the keeper will get rid of it. In net for Bellingham, looks like you got Ryan Nolan out there. Ito sends it over to his left, looking for Bielo Brzeski. Along the far side, Schnorr with possession, sends it back. Pass up to DiMichele. Looking for Vassington, quickly approaching, and it's wrapped up. Correction on the goalie, that is Carter Lelevre in net for Bellingham. Out along the near side, throwing Hillers. Smith launches it. Up to Vassington. Sends it back over to DiMichele. DiMichele with a shot, and it's wrapped up. 6 minutes into action, Hillers starting to get an attack going. Pass up there by Zach Bastek, and it's stolen away. Here goes DiMichele. Trying to take it away is Ryan Nolan for Bellingham. And now it's sent over by Dan Rose. And a play along the far side. It'll be a Bellingham throw-in. On the entry, that is Grant Wojcik. Wojcik on the entry. Sent back up by Gahn. DiMichele sends it over, finds Vassington. Vassington closing in, and he's diverted. Throwing Hillers. Spencer Smith on the entry. Header out of the box. Along the far side, that is Belobreski. Bellingham trying to get something going here. Missed header by Bastek. Out of play it goes, throwing Hillers. Smith takes it. Sends it up to Vassington. Now sent up by DiMichele. Pass over by Farrell, and it's cleared away. As Farrell was looking for Golombuski. Pretty good crowd on hand on this Friday afternoon to take in some Hillers varsity soccer. Sent over to Smith. Hillers football tonight is at Foxborough. They'll have a 7 p.m. start over in Foxborough. Mick sends it up, and now DiMichele putting on the moves. Looking for Ito. Now along the far side, centering pass. And a header out of the box by Drew Bishop, one of the Bellingham captains. Vassington sends it back. Ito. Bellingham led by head coach Bob Elster. The Hillers led by Garrett Sawyer. He's done a tremendous job with this program in his 18 years at the helm. Sent out a play. We'll have a throw-in from the near side. Taking it for the Hillers is going to be Spencer Smith. Approaching 10 minutes into action. Scoreless so far between the Hillers and Bellingham. Blackhawks trying to clear the zone. Smith sends it back towards the net and a little wide. Set to clear it away for Bellingham is Drew Bishop. Pass over to Jack Taylor. Now getting in there for the Hillers is Schnorr. DeMcKelly trying to work his way by. Nice move there to get by the defender. And it's sent out of play. Off of Dan Rose, throwing Hillers. Smith on the entry. Out in front. Trying to work his way in was Farrell. Smith along the near side. And it is sent over to John Mantos. Bellingham showing some good speed up and down the field. They're a younger team, some 8th graders on the roster for Bellingham. We have 6 seniors on the roster. Pass over by Schnorr. Schnorr with possession, sends it up to Farrell. Farrell trying to figure out where to go with it. Goes back to Smith. Up now to Vassington. Smith sends it up towards Golembuski. Good ball distribution by the Hillers. Along the far side now. Looking for Farrell. Farrell approaching. Puts on a move, takes a shot, and it's wrapped up. The Levery, the goaltender, who's a freshman, wraps it up and sends it away. Very good hang time on that kick. He's got a boot. Vassington sends it back. Smith sent over by Gahn. Now here comes Schnorr. Sends it up the far side. Farrell trying to speed in there, but it'll go out of play. Bellingham will send it upfield. And sent over by Caleb Elster. Smith gets in there, up to DeMcKelly. Sent along the far side now. And now closing in DeMcKelly, and it's wrapped up. Another good boot by the Bellingham keeper. Blackhawks trying to work up the far side. Caleb Elster in the area. Declan Mick trying to work it back upfield. Over to Vassington. Vassington looking for DeMcKelly. Sends it up. Farrell trying to race over. Ito calls him off. Ito sends it back to Vassington. And there's a boot by Smith, but wide. Drew Bishop, the senior captain, will send it away. To midfield he goes. Looking for Vassington. Can he get there? And he was out. Good effort, though. Good hustle. On the throw-in, Jack Taylor. Vassington gets in there. Along the near side. Taking it along the end line, and at a play, who was it off of? It was off of Vassington. Looks like we might have a shooken up Bellingham player, but he is to his feet now. Jack Taylor a little shooken up, but seems to be walking it off. Captain Drew Bishop sends it up. And now, Bellingham trying to close in as Kaya Sahin takes it upfield. Quickly diverted. Schnorr. Ito up to DiMichele. Vassington now. Over to Schnorr. Put on the moves. Bellingham looking for an opportunity here. Sent to the top of the box. And a good defensive move there by Schnorr. Here he goes. Or that was Gone, rather, excuse me. Andrew Gone, one of the captains, sends it up to Gombuski. Into the corner and at a play. It is going to be Bellingham ball. Approaching 23 minutes left to go in the first half. Scoreless game between the Hillers and Bellingham. Don't forget, you can find HCAM online at www.hcam.tv. Find out all the latest happenings in your town of Hopkinton. Sends it back to DiMichele. Over to the far side. Sent to the top of the box. Vassington with a shot off a defender it goes. And it'll be wrapped up. Good pass there by Yellow Brzeski. DiMichele. Up to Vassington. Vassington with a shot, and it's just wide. Trying to snipe the corner of the net. And we're going to have a couple subs into the game for the Hillers. Carlos Henkley and Arian Shaw, along with Arian Samaga. To midfield. Sent to the near side. Colin Davin also in the game for the Hillers. And at a play it goes. We'll have a throw in as Caleb Elster was trying to approach. Taking the throw in, Haroon Mafoon. Into the box, and it's wrapped up by the keeper, Max Nye. Sent up to Golombuski. Along the near side of Davin. Ryan Shaw sends it up. Over to DiMichele. He was looking for Davin there, but getting in the way for Bellingham was Zach Bastek. And on the entry, Jack Taylor. We're halfway through the first half of this TVL matchup. Hopkinton out of the TVL large, Bellingham out of the TVL small. And it'll be a free kick. Taking the free kick for Bellingham is going to be Grant Wasik. Airs it out. Off of Vassington it goes. DiMichele. He's diverted. Sent up by Gon. Back and forth we go. Samaga trying to get in there. And Shaw in the area as well. That is sent up by Baelo Brzeski. Along the near sideline. Trying to approach Golombuski. And it's defended. And then booted over the net. Good stop by the keeper. Carter Lelivre. Towards midfield. Header by Henkley. And now Golombuski. Vassington gets in there. Henkley. Over to midfield. Cleared back over. Nicely done by Declan Mick. Vassington. Sends it up to Golombuski. Into the box. And that shot diverted. Ryan Samaga trying to get in there. Back into the box. Shot, and just wide goes Golombuski. It will be a corner for the Hailers. From the far side, DiMichele will take it. Into Vassington. Back to DiMichele. That shot diverted. Bellingham blocking well as the Hillers continue to attack here. Shaw. Samaga trying to take it away. Up the far side it goes, over towards Gon. Gon puts on a move. He'll take it up and send it over. Pass by Shaw. Over to Davin, now Henkley. To the far side he goes. And cleared away. Trying to work his way up is Elster. Throw in Bellingham. Taking it is going to be Grant Wasik. On the entry. And out of play it goes. Hillers will get to clear. Dylan Machad into the game for Hopkinton. Taking a breather, Colin Davin. Max Nye will get rid of it. Machad. Out of play. Throwing Hillers. 15 minutes left to go in half number one. Remains scoreless between the Hillers and Bellingham. Looking for Henkley. Henkley's pass diverted. The battle at the top of the box. Cleared away. Pass over by Shaw. Sends it over to Vassington. Up now towards Golombuski. Takes the shot, and it's wrapped up. Vassington with a steal. Vassington sends it over towards Bashad. Bashad trying to put on a move here. Ooh, collision. Looks like it will go against Bellingham. Well, let's see. There is an injured player on the field. We hope he's okay. It was quite a collision. Looks like we're going to have a penalty kick here. Shooken up player is back to his feet. Sam Vassington, the junior, is lined up. Actually, let's see. It looks like they're going to switch it up here. It's going to be Machad taking it. Dylan Machad, a junior. And here it is. And he nets it. 1-0 Hillers. Dylan Machad nets it with 13:08 left to go in the first half. And the Hillers are on top. He goes right side, and it pays off. I believe that may be his first goal of the season. Gone. Sends it up. Henkley. Near side, that is Davin. Through the legs of Golombuski. Along the far side, Henkley doing battle with 27 on Bellingham, who's Jonathan Mantos. Bellingham throwing. Along the far side, Machad with the header. Vassington sends it over. Finds Shaw. Shaw. Sends it over to Henkley. Now towards Bielo Brzeski. Vassington turns it up towards Shaw. Shaw was looking for Davin. Gone. Bellingham now trying to work their way into Hillers territory. Sent up towards the box, and it's wrapped up by Nye. Quickly approaching was the captain, Kaya Sahin. And Nye lets it rip. On the near side. Davin sends it up to Vassington. Vassington. He has speed. Putting on the moves. Cleared away. Bishop clears it away. Hiller's going to have a corner. 11 minutes and counting left to go in this first half. A 1-0 lead for the Hillers. Sam Vassington on the corner. And this on camera. Tom Nappy on the call. Happy to be with you for Hillers soccer on this Friday afternoon. Into the box. There's a boot. And a little high there by Mashad. Jack Iannelli coming into the game. He'll give Golombuski a breather. Aired out by the captain, Drew Bishop. Mick sends it towards midfield. Henkley. Now Vassington. Over to Shaw. Vassington. Iannelli sends it back. Shaw. Over to Mashad. Sends it through. Vassington trying to approach. And that shot diverted. Sent over by Samaga. And out of play. Hillers will have the entry. Declan Mick will take it. Nice throwing into the box. Bilo Brzezinski, and it's wrapped up. Aired out by Belivre. Nye sends it upfield. On the far side is Yellow Brzezinski. Vassington. Looking for Mashad. Off the chest goes Iannelli. And wrapped up. Mashad was just a couple of steps late getting there. Gunn plays it off his chest. Shaw sends it over towards Davin. Busy week next week with Hillers Sports. We'll have coverage all 5 days next week of various games. Covering all the Hillers varsity action. You can check out the Hiller broadcast schedule, which will be posted on our website, hcam.tv, as well as our social media pages. Iannelli trying to get there. Out of play. Bellingham will try to clear. Carter Livre, freshman keeper, sends it up the near side. Bellingham trying to break through. Was getting in there was the captain, Sahin. Looking for Saheen, who's Bastic. Intercepted by Shah. Sends it over to the far side. Samaga. Shah. Nice move there. Sends it back to Mick. Now gone. Approaching 6 minutes left in the first half. Naylor's bench being told by the official to step a little back. Shah. Over to Davin. Up now to Mashad. Back to Shah. Hankley. Declan Mick takes it. Mick with a nice move. Bellingham trying to approach once again Saheen, and it's stolen away by Gon. Milo Brzezinski sends it up. And Samaga is trying to attack. How to play it goes. It'll be a Hiller's corner from the far side. Bassington will take it. Just under 5 minutes left to go in half number one. A 1-0 Hillers lead. Bassington. Ooh, that was a good one right in front. And Gon was trying to get a shot off there. Stolen away. Shaw takes a shot. It's wrapped up. Up the near side. Sent back up by Davin. Shad plays it off his chest. With it for Bellingham Saheen. He's looking for Bastic. Bastic sends it out, top of the box. That shot diverted. Still in the attack zone. And Shah will clear it away. Up to Bashad. He finds Zionelli. At a plate. Throw in Hillers. Number of substitutions for the Hillers. Ito back into the game, as well as Golombuski. Trying to put on the moves, Davin. Shaw sends it back, Gone. Along the far side now. Shah sends it up, pokes it over to Golombuski. Looking for Ionelli. Hankley gets in there. Saheen with it for Bellingham. He has speed. Up the field he goes. Looking for a shot. And he tried to cross. Declan Mick got in front of him. Should have launched the shot a little earlier. Ito. Under 3 minutes left now in the first half. Golombuski. Golombuski sends it over, and it is sent in by Orion Samaga. Samaga the junior with the score at 2:28 left to go in the first half. That was a beauty of a pass. Great setup by the Hillers. And it's 2-0. 2:28 left to go in half number one. Mafoon sends it back. Elster airs it out. Sent back by Shaw. Now Gone putting on the moves. Along the far side. Sent over by Shaw. Golombuski. We're in the final couple minutes of this first half. Here goes Declan Mick. Iannelli trying to track it down. And now Ito gets in there. Bellingham able to keep it away. Cleared up the field by Reed John Lewis. Along the near side now, Davin. Looking for Henkley. Gone. Up the far side he goes to Paolo Brzeski. Shaw sends it back. Henkley. Pass over to Mick. And out of play. Bellingham throwing. Grant Wasick on the entry. Good throw in there. Sahin trying to track it down. Sent out by Mick. Wasick will take it. Into the box. And sent out. And that'll do it for half number one. After one half of play, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 2, the Bellingham Blackhawks nothing. You are listening to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer on HCAM. And we are ready for the second half of this TVL matchup between the Bellingham Blackhawks and the Hopkinton Hillers. A 2-0 Hillers lead. Madness on camera. Tom Nappy on the call for Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer. In the first half, it was a goal by Dylan Machad at 13:08 left on a penalty kick. And then Orion Samaga off an ice. Sean Golombuski cross to make it 2-0 at 2:28 left. Hillers now working right to left across your screen. Along the far side. Bellingham trying to work it up into the attack zone, and it's stolen away. It's sent out off of Declan Mick. Throw in Bellingham. Grant Wasik will take it. Into the box and out. It's going to be a Bellingham corner. It'll be their first corner kick of the game. They're looking for a ball. Caleb Elster will take it. Airs it out. And cleared away. Here comes Bielo Brzeski. Sends it up. Bielo sends it over to Schnorr. Trying to approach Golombuski. And the play goes. Bellingham will get to clear it away. Just over 2 minutes in action here in half number 2. Vassington. Over to Ito, back to Gon. Schnorr gets in there, Ito. And at a play along the far side. Racing in. With possession, Sahin sends it out. Bellingham looking for a shot here. And cleared away. There's a boot towards the net, wrapped up by Nye. With that long shot, that was Dan Rose. Nye rolls it up to Ito. To Bielo Brzeski. Farrell. Sent up by DiMichele. Ito. And just out of play in front of Bielo Brzeski. Throw in Bellingham. Vassington. Farrell gets in there. Ito. Nice move by DiMichele. Cleared away. Up the far side. Now Nye will clear it away. There's a header by Faraz. Getting in there for Bellingham, Mantos. And over the fence goes the ball. Hillers throwing. Bielo takes it up to Schnorr. Schnorr. Will Bilo Brzeski, his teammates call him Bilo, in his senior year. And we have a trip. This is going to be a big opportunity here for the Hillers on a free kick. Schnorr going to line it up. We'll see if they try some trickery here. They got Gahn, Schnorr, and Farrell up there. We'll see who takes it. And it was Schnorr. And cleared away for the moment. Along the near side now, getting there is Bilo Brzeski. Schnorr to McKelly, and a little too much in front of him. Six minutes into the second half, 2-0 Hillers lead. Sent up the near side. Out of play it goes off of Harun Mafoon. Thrown by Bilo Brzeski. Schnorr. And a push. Free kick time for the Hillers. Schnorr, Farrell, and Gahn in the area. Let's see who takes it this time. And Schnorr trying to pop it through. Along the near side now, Farrell trying to turn it around. And out of play it goes off of Farrell, Bellingham ball. To midfield. With it is Elster. Stolen away by Vassington. Sends it over towards Golombuski. Golombuski approaching. And a collision there as it goes out of play. It will be Bellingham ball. Don't forget, every Wednesday at 2 p.m. on HCAM, you can catch HCAM Sports Talk. We'll get you up to date with Hillers sports and other high school sports as well. And also, we talk some college and pro sports. It's HCAM Sports Talk, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on HCAM. On the far side, back to midfield we go. Bellingham trying to get something going here. Ito sends it out of play off of Golombuski. Bellingham throw-in. Out of play. Good job there by Spencer Smith to keep it in Hillers' possession, putting it out off of Sahin. It'll be a Bellingham throw-in. Ooh, header out of play off of Declan Mick. We'll have another one. Good catch by a fan along the sidelines. Good turnout for this game on this Friday afternoon. On the entry is Wasik. Into the box, and wrapped up by Nye after it went off of Mafoon. Nye will clear it away. Over the far side he goes. Had a play throwing Hillers. It looks like it's going to be Bellingham's ball. Well, next week, a busy week on HCAM. On Monday at 3:45, Hillers Field Hockey takes on Bellingham. We're expecting to have that game for you. Then on Tuesday, we have Hiller Girls Varsity Soccer taking on Norton at 3:45. And then Wednesday, field hockey against Foxborough and some varsity volleyball for you as the Hillers take on Millis. And then a very good matchup on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. under the lights. Hillers boys soccer against Nipmuc. That is always a great battle. Nipmuc, a very good soccer program, and they meet up with the Hillers regularly. That'll be Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. on HCAM. Vassington sends it into the box. Farrell takes the shot, and it's wrapped up. 11 minutes into the second half. 2-0 Hillers lead. Back in Hillers territory, gone. Over to Bilo Brzeski. Up to Farrell. Now Schnorr. Looking for Farrell. Farrell along the edge. Takes the shot, cleared away. Working upfield for Bellingham is Maffoon. Pass up over to Saheen. Now on the far side, Smith sends it back to Nye. Gives it a good pop. Back to midfield it goes. Up the near side, a little too far goes Rose. Hiller's ball. On the entry is Bilo Brzeski. Farrell trying to get in there. Now Vassington takes it away. And it looks like it'll go Bellingham's way here with the contact. It's going to be Drew Bishop taking it for Bellingham. Airs it out. And Bellingham's going to have a free kick. They got DeMichele with a push. The official positioning everybody. Looks like you got John Mantos and Dan Rose lined up for Bellingham. They'll make that Grant Wasik. Wasik's going to take it. Well defended. Smith up the far side. And Iannelli works it up. Or correction, that was Smith along the far sideline. He'll take the throw in. And sent away back in Ayler's territory, racing upfield Saheen. And out of play it goes. Throw in for Bellingham. Into the box and wrapped up by Nye. Very nice sunny afternoon today. Temperatures in the 70s. Hillers trying to get some momentum. Farrell Over to McKelly. Looking for Farrell racing up the near side, and a little too much in front of him. 25 minutes left to go in this match. Throw in for Bellingham. And now it'll go Hiller's way. Or Bellingham's way, rather. Rose on the entry. And a header out of play by Bilo Brzeski. Playing it off his chest, Mick. Fassington sends it over by Lebreski. And now here goes to McKelly. Pass over to Golombuski. Smith sends it in and out. Well, both teams getting a little momentum in the second half. Bellingham playing pretty well against a very good Hillers team. Here goes Golombuski. McKelly sends it up, looking for Golombuski. Cleared away for the moment. On the end line is Saheen. Sends it up. Taken away by Bilo. Now Ito. Over to Smith. Back to Ito. McKelly. Shot Schnorr and a little high. Into the game for the Hillers. Andrew Bilo Brzeski. Spencer Smith will take a break. Golombuski sends it over. The sun definitely makes it a little difficult to see along the far side. Along the near side is Will by Lebreski. He'll take the throw in. Gone over to Ito. Now McKelly. McKelly trying to approach. Sends it up looking for Mashad along the end line. And he'll take a shot. It'll be wrapped up by the keeper, Lelivre. Along the far side now, and out of play. Ito. Bilo sends it up to McKelly. Now over to Andrew Bilo Brzeski. Out in front. And cleared away. Ooh, big collision there. That's going to draw a whistle. McKelly meeting up with, I believe that was Drew Bishop. It's going to be a free kick for the Hillers as we approach the midway point of the second half. Owen Schnorr, Ito down there. It looks like it's going to be Ito taking it. Or make that DiMichele. We'll see if he tries the center pass or goes for the shot. It goes for the pass, and it's cleared away. Schnorr. Schnorr sends it over to the far side. Ito. Ito approaching. Top of the box now. Golombiewski off his chest, and it's wrapped up. Pulled down by LaLivre. Good pressure by the Hillers. Milo Brzeski sends it up to Mashad. Now to Vassington. Ito. Back to DiMichele. DiMichele and Ito pass back and forth now. Gahn sends it over. By Lebreski up towards Schnorr, and it's cleared away. Sent out along the far side, throwing Bellingham. On the entry. Gahn sends it up, finds Mashad. DiMichele. Up towards Golombiewski. Golombiewski looking for Mashad. And Andrew Bilo-Brzeski gets in there. Throwing Hillers. Ito takes it. DiMichele. DiMichele approaching. And we get some contact there. That's going to draw a whistle. And it looks like we have a shooken up Hiller. There's Owen Schnorr making contact with Grant Wasik. Good to see him walking around and seeming okay. That's in favor of Bellingham. It was just simultaneous contact trying to play the ball. Mashad. Schnorr. Schnorr putting on the moves along the end line. And out of play it goes. It'll be a Bellingham possession as Hillers will make a couple substitutions. Shista Malisetti into the game for Hopkinton. Sent up field. Ooh, swing and a miss there by Bilo-Brzeski. Bilo on the entry. Finds Vassington. Vassington sends it back to Mashad. Mashad tripped up. And it's cleared away for the moment. Sent up over towards Shah. Now along the far side. Shah. Tracked down by Ito. We approach 15 minutes left to go in this match. Malisetti sends it back to Bilo-Brzeski. And it's stolen away by a quick approaching Caleb Elster. Back and forth we go here in Bellingham territory. Malisetti sends it up, cleared away. Into Hillers territory. Nye will come out and give it a boot. Good hang time. Header over to the far side. Mashad gets in there. Over to Golombuski. And it's taken away and sent up by Sahin. Ito now. The Hillers certainly dominating possession-wise in the second half, or at least in the last few minutes. Bellingham started off with some good momentum early on in the half, but the Hillers have handled that well and have maintained control well in these last few minutes. Header by Ito. Sent up to Gone. Over to Vassington. Ito. Vassington now takes the shot, and it's wrapped up. Livre gets the wrap on it and will send it away. Just under 14 minutes left to go in this game. Hillers trying to improve to 8-3-1 on the season. They're currently 7-3-1. And a good amount of playoff points through the first 11 games for the Hillers. 15 points. They're 5 away from clinching a postseason spot. Hillers playing a little keep away here. Here goes Declan Mick. Sends it up. Shaw up to Vassington. Now to Malisetti. Over to Shaw. Back to midfield now. Mick sends it up. Well, the Hillers, they got the 2-0 lead. They know they don't have to charge in too hard. They're controlling the ball very well. Sent up, Mashad racing in, and the shot is going to be just wide. Ended up off the side of the net. But that was a good look. Good ball distribution by the Hillers in that series, as sending it away is Drew Bishop. Gets under it. Mashad, nice steal. Over to Vassington. Sends it back. Malisetti. Mashad, back to Gone. Under 12 minutes left now. Shaw. Over to Vassington. Ito airs it out into the box. And it went off someone off to the near side. As Bilo Brzeski tries to get there, out of play it goes. It'll be a Bellingham throw-in. Jonathan Mantos back into the game for Bellingham. On the entry. Along the near side, Mashad with the header. Gone. Sends it over. Back to Gone now. Here goes Shaw. Pass up to Ito. Ito. Over to Golombuski, and it's poked out. Malisetti now. Centers it up to Schnorr, and now Golombuski. Malisetti. And it's cleared away. Bellingham looking for something here. Working his way upfield is Elster. He'll take a shot, and just a little too high there. That was definitely the best opportunity Bellingham has had in the second half. Nye up to Malisetti. Over to the near side and out of play. Some cloud coverage now, darkening the field. Mantos on the entry. Out of play it goes. It's going to be a corner for Bellingham. Don't forget, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on HCAM, you can catch the Hopkinton Hangout Hour, a show that features numerous guests from throughout town. Come hang out with us on the Hopkinton Hangout Hour, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. On the corner, and Nye wraps it up. Quick release up to Mashad. Mashad has some wheels, look out. Sends it over, Ito, back to Mashad. Mashad. Seemed like he had a good look there. Ito takes the shot. Off the keeper and out. Corner for the Hillers. The JV team starting to arrive. They'll be taking on Bellingham JV right after this game's done. Number of substitutions for the Hillers. Carlos Henkley, Brian Gu, and Bashista Malisetti back into the game. Henkley going to take the corner. Carlos Henkley, a sophomore, an emerging player for the Hillers. And takes a good corner here. And just a little bit too much in front of an unlisted number 24. Sent up by Golombuski, and it's wrapped up. We got a 24 out there for the Hillers. We'll have to get a name on him. Bellingham trying to work it into Hillers territory. Well, Coach Sawyer got everybody into this game. Malisetti sends it over. Shaw. Up towards Golombuski. The Hillers' ball control has gotten so much better as the season has gone on, and this year they got an experienced group of players that have been playing together pretty much throughout their high school careers, and a lot of experience with the team leadership. And they are certainly looking to do big things in the postseason this year. Up the far side. Series of headers. Sent up over to Elster. Takes a shot, and it's wrapped up by Nye. 6.5 minutes left to go in this game. Shaw airs it out. Over to 24. Bellingham trying to approach. Header out of the box. Out of the Hillers youth in there getting some experience. Neil Abraham into the game for the Hillers. No, it's a 24 is actually a Aditya Satish Kumar. He is the backup goaltender on the Hillers and wears 0 while he's in net. But today out there getting some experience in the field. Out of play along the far side. Throwing for the Hillers, Declan Mick will take it as we approach 5 minutes left to go. On the entry. He'll do it again. Into the box off of Henkley. And out of play along the end line. Bellingham ball. Yes, and a timeout here with about 5 minutes left to go. A 2-0 Hillers lead. You're tuned in to Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer on HCAM. And we will return soon. They both down. Awesome. Final minutes of this second half off the timeout. A 2-0 Hillers lead. Hopkinton got everybody in the game today, and they played well. Pretty dominant performance up to this point by the Hillers, but Bellingham made it a game. They hung around and had some good opportunities as well. And the Hillers boys will have a big week next week, as they'll have their annual game with a Nipmuc Warriors team that is usually a very good team. Up to Aditya. Satish Kumar sends it back. Knight. Over to the far side. Bellingham trying to work their way in. And a nice keep away by Brian Gu. Sent up over to Ianelli. And now Malisetti sends it ahead. Abraham. Over to Henkley. Out in front, Malisetti. Back to Abraham. And when out of play, it will be Bellingham ball. Well, Carter Livre was busy in net today for Bellingham, but played well and kept him in the game. Made a number of impressive saves. Goal scorers today for the Hillers. Dylan Machad at 13:08 left in the first half off a penalty kick. And then you had Ryan Samaga, assisted by Golombuski at 2:28 left to go. And that is where we are at, 2-0 Hillers. Along the far side. Getting in front of it was Shaw. Sends it up to Henkley. Good defense there by the Hillers. Henkley looking for Abraham. Back to Henkley. Taking it for Bellingham. Was Faraz. Now the Hillers get it back. Shaw. Sends it up. Over towards Gu. Abraham now. Henkley. Rips a shot, and it's just wide. Bellingham will send it upfield in these closing moments of this game. That one aired out. Getting there for the Hillers, Mick. And now Elster trying to approach. Put on the move, sends it over. There's a shot, and it's wrapped up by Nye. Saheen with a good shot there. 1 minute left to go in this one. Over to Aditya, now Henkley. Now along the far side. Gu trying to take it up. Melisetti looking for Iannelli. Iannelli goes up the far side towards Abraham. Into the box now. Henkley with a shot, and it is wrapped up. Drop kick there. Back and forth at the midfield area. Trying to work his way through Melisetti. Sends it up towards Davin. And that is going to do it. The Hopkinton Hillers are going to defeat the Bellingham Blackhawks by a final score of 2-0. The Hillers improved to 8 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie on the season. Bellingham stands at 1 win, 9 losses, and no ties. A good effort by the Hillers out there as they capture another win and another 2 playoff points, as they are just 3 points away from clinching a postseason spot. For Madness on Camera, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been a Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer on HCAM. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.